My name is Jocelyn and I'm a senior at Martin Luther High School. In grade school and elementary school, I was reserved and shy. I didn't know who I was. My mom, she immigrated here from Mexico when she was 17 years old, and she wanted to put me and my brother in a bilingual school. So we went to an MPS school. I went there grade school and middle school. I didn't go to church at all growing up. My parents, they were religious, but we didn't ever really talk about it, and I didn't feel like a big presence there. Like, I knew God was real, but I didn't know what he was about or pretty much anything like that. I didn't know at all. I remember applying to like 3 major MPS schools and maybe like a charter school. I remember touring them with my mom and not really liking them at all. I kind of felt like I didn't belong there, like I wasn't meant to be there, and I felt something calling me somewhere else. And when I heard about Martin Luther, I kind of felt this feeling that I needed to go see this school. I needed to see what this is about because that's God telling me, this is where you need to be, Jocelyn. I do remember my first day freshman year. I had like a tie-dye t-shirt on and mom jeans. I was so nervous because I didn't know anyone here. I didn't know anyone, or I wasn't friends with anyone here. Everyone was so happy, like the staff was so happy and friendly, and I was like, I have never experienced this before where people are so excited to talk to you, like, and show you new things. It was such a change from what I was used to. The first 2 years, I was more to myself. I didn't get involved in many things. I kind of felt nervous and I didn't want to open myself up to different things. I just wanted to stay to myself and be in my own little world. But starting junior year, I joined tennis, and that's where I made the biggest progress in my faith journey. I met so many fun people, so many people who kind of opened me up to the idea that God is real, and that's not an idea for me anymore, that's a fact. I saw this thing I called the Jesus glow. It's just seeing them so happy and so peaceful, and just, you could see that they had a sense of purpose, like they knew who they were, and I saw that, and I wanted that for myself. I wanted to have that Jesus glow. I wanted to know what they knew. I wanted to learn what they were learning and adapt that into my life. After seeing my friends kind of knew their purpose and knew who they were because of God, I started to want to learn about God. So I listened in chapel and I read my verses in my Bible, and I just started to read the word and think about it and think how it applied to my life and me. I started to feel kind of a sense of peace to the anxiety that I always felt. I felt stability, and I felt what I know now is love, but I called it peace back then. It still is peace. I was praying, and I had never really done that before. I mean, I did, but not in the way I was praying that night. And what I remember saying was, God, Jesus, I surrender my life to you, and the rest of it is your will. And that's the moment it happened. And I felt so many emotions come over me, but I felt a sense of relief, like something was being lifted off my chest, like I could breathe again. I feel that every day here I learn something new about God, and I want to continue to pursue that in my future. I feel like Martin Luther has set me up with a great foundation for my faith, and I hope that it just continues to grow after this. I was meant to be here, and I'm so grateful that I came here.